Thank you so much, Dave. And everyone, please show your appreciation for our wonderful MC, Dave Zarn. He's been a supporter of the National Science Bowl for many years, and we really appreciate you being here again. To all of our students, our coaches, our parents, Science Bowl alumni, staff, and volunteers, welcome to the final rounds of the 2024 Department of Energy National Science Bowl. We want to particularly welcome all 115 teams here, every single one of whom earned their way to the national finals. You all won your regionals. You're all among the top teams in the country in middle school and high school. You should all be very proud. We congratulate every single one of you. As Dave said, this morning we have the final rounds of both the middle school competition and the high school competition, meaning we're down to the top two teams in each competition, and we'll begin this morning with the middle school finals. So first we'll start by welcoming the teams to the stage. First, the winners of the Bonneville Power Administration Regional Science Bowl with just one loss so far in double elimination, and as Dave mentioned, they were champions last year. Representing Bellevue, Washington, our Team A for this final, please welcome to the stage Basis Independent Bellevue. Representing Basis are Kevin, Kathy, Timothy, David, and Gordon. Basis are coached by Liping Ke and Ning Wu. Coaches, please stand and be recognized. Thank you so much for guiding the team. All right, next, the winners of the Sandia National Laboratories Regional Science Bowl with no losses in double elimination, representing Fremont, California, our Team B for this final. Please welcome to the stage Hopkins Junior High School. Representing Hopkins are Anish, Rudvik, Rishan, Lucas, and Andy. Hopkins are coached by Jia Kong. Coach, please stand and be recognized, and thank you so much for guiding the team. Now, before we meet our competitors for this round, I'd like to ask the officials to introduce themselves. When I call on you, please tell us your name and a little about your current position and background. We'll start with the moderators up here. We have 4 people filling the roles of moderator, recognizer, and question judge this morning: Adam Matthews, myself, Anna Lauer, and Dean Jans. For this first round, I'll be reading the toss-up questions and the non-visual bonus questions. Anna will be reading the visual bonus questions and will recognize you when you buzz in on a toss-up question. Adam and Dean will be the question judges for this round. Dean, could you introduce yourself, please?
My name is Dean Jens. I competed in Science Bowl from the high school for Ankeny High School in Ankeny, Iowa in 1992 and 1993. I now teach economics and business analytics at the University of Central Florida.
Thank you, Dean. Anna?
Good morning, everyone. My name is Lieutenant Commander Anna Lauer. I competed for Parkview High School in Lilburn, Georgia from 2000 to 2003. I got my bachelor's in biology from MIT and my PhD in microbiology and immunology from Dartmouth. I'm a lieutenant commander in the U.S. Public Health Service stationed at the CDC in Atlanta.
Thank you, Anna. My name is Phelan McGowan. I have a bachelor's in chemical engineering from University College Dublin, a PhD in biomedical engineering from Johns Hopkins University, and I'm currently an associate professor of biomedical engineering and a researcher at the Institute for Computational Medicine at Johns Hopkins in Baltimore, Maryland. Adam?
Good morning. I'm Adam Matthews. I'm a Science Bowl alum. I competed in the high school competition in 1995 and 1997 from Punahou School in Hawaii. I did my undergrad in biochemistry at Harvard College, did my PhD in immunology at Harvard Medical School. I currently teach molecular cell biology and immunology at Wellesley College. Welcome.
Thank you, Adam. Our timekeeper today is Darla Fish. Darla, please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Darla. I am in communications at Pantex, and I am also the regional coordinator for the Pantex region.
Thank you, Darla. Our scorekeeper today is Rhonda Bell. Rhonda, please introduce yourself.
Good morning, I'm Rhonda Bell from Thomas Jefferson National Lab. There I'm a science education administrator and the coordinator for the Virginia Regional Science Bowl. And I'll be the scorekeeper.
Thank you, Rhonda. Our visual bonus image wizard is Molly Glover. Molly, please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Molly. I work in STEM outreach and events at SLAC National Accelerator Lab in California, and I coordinate our regional.
Thank you. And our lead room judge today is Manon Fleming. Manon, please introduce yourself.
Good morning. My name is Manon Fleming. I work in STEM workforce development at the Oak Ridge Institute for Science and Education. Best to both teams.
Thank you. We have two stage judges here with us today, Amanda Horn and Brandon Hope. Amanda, can you use one of the microphones? Please introduce yourself.
Sure. Good morning. My name is Amanda Horn. I'm an educational programs administrator for Brookhaven National Laboratory, and I coordinate the Long Island, New York regionals.
Thank you. And Brandon?
Good morning, everyone. Brandon Pope. I'm a STEM Education Outreach Coordinator at Argonne National Laboratory, and I have the honor of coordinating the Illinois Middle School Regional.
Wonderful. Thank you. So we are the officials for these final rounds, but none of this would have been possible without the huge number of staff and volunteers working all week and indeed all year to make the National Science Bowl what it is. So please join us in thanking all of those here and at all the many regionals around the country that made this possible. All right, now on to our competitors for this round. We are going to ask the students to introduce themselves, and we're going to test the buzzer system at the same time and test the recognition as well. So starting on my left with A3 and then proceeding across the stage, please buzz in, wait to be recognized by Anna, and then tell us your name, your grade, and your favorite area of science.
A3.
My name is Gordon. I'm in 8th grade, and my favorite area of science is physics.
A2.
My name is Kathy. I'm in 8th grade, and my favorite area of science is math.
A Captain.
My name is Kevin. I'm in 8th grade, and my favorite subject of science is biology.
A1.
My name is Timothy. I'm in 8th grade, and I like astronomy.
B1.
I'm in 8th grade, and my favorite area of science is physics.
B Captain.
My name is Anish. I'm in 8th grade, and my favorite science is biology.
B2.
Hi, my name is Andy. I'm 7th grade. My favorite area of science is math.
B3.
Don't push it.
My name is Lucas. I'm in 7th grade, and my favorite science is chemistry.
Wonderful. Thank you all. This is middle school double elimination round number 10. Basis, Bellevue has 1 loss in double elimination. Hopkins has no losses yet. Therefore, if Hopkins wins this round, then they will be the National Science Bowl champions for 2024. If Basis wins this round, then we will proceed to one more round, round 11, to decide the champions. Each round will consist of 2 12-minute halves. For non-visual bonus questions, you will have 20 seconds to answer, and for visual bonuses, you will have 30 seconds to answer. Both teams will be able to see the images for the visual bonus questions on screens in their tables. For the audience, the images will appear on the screens around the room. So, audience, we know that you're going to be rooting for the teams. Please be respectful. Make sure you turn off all your electronic devices. And please make sure to be silent during the round. So to help with that and make sure you've worked out all your cheering and all your noise and all your energy, then once more, and absolutely as loud as you'd like, please congratulate our top 2 middle school teams. All right, met our officials, we've met our competitors. We are ready to get started. Team A and Team B, do you have any questions or clarifications before we begin? All right, teams are ready. Officials are ready. Best of luck to both teams. As I say, this is middle school double elimination round 10, and we will start with a toss-up question for both teams. Chemistry, multiple choice. Which of the following titrations will have an equivalence point at a pH greater than 7? W, titration of hydrochloric acid with ammonia. X, titration of acetic acid with sodium interrupt.
B1.
X.
X is correct. Your bonus question in chemistry is multiple choice. If the pressure is increased in the equilibrium between nitrogen gas and hydrogen gas forming ammonia gas, what will happen to the rate of the forward reaction? W, it will increase. X, it will decrease. Y, it will stay the same. Z, it depends on the temperature.
So it's N2 plus 3. So you increase the pressure, right? Increasing the pressure. So that would decrease the volume, so increase the rate. W. W.
W is correct. Toss-up question 2, physics short answer. Identify all of the following 3 properties of a solid that are extensive. 1, bulk modulus. 2, shear modulus. 3, Young's modulus.
A, Captain.
All of them?
That is not correct.
B2.
1 and 3.
No, the correct answer is none of them. Toss-up question 3, Earth and space short answer. An isotope undergoes 8 alpha decays and 3 beta minus decays before it becomes stable. How many fewer protons does it have than before it underwent decay?
A, Captain.
8.
That is not correct.
B1.
12.
No, the correct answer was 13. Toss-up question 4, math short answer. Convert the repeating decimal number 0.303030 with repeating block 30 to a fraction and interrupt.
B2.
10 11ths.
That is not correct. I'll repeat the question for Team A. Math short answer. Convert the repeating decimal number 0.303030 with repeating block 30 to a fraction in simplest form.
A, Captain.
10 over 33.
10 over 33 is correct, and your bonus question is a visual bonus.
Question 4, math short answer. Each of the 4 cards shown comes from a deck whose cards all have a polygon on one side and an integer on the other. Identify all of the 4 cards that must be turned over to evaluate whether the following statement is true or false. If a card has a quadrilateral on one side, then it does not have an even number on the other side.
That's it. That's true.
You have to find the. Yeah. You have to turn over street too. Right?
5 seconds.
1 and 4.
That is correct.
Toss-up question 5, biology multiple choice. Lenticels are specialized tissues for gas exchange that are most commonly found in which of the following parts of the plant? W, leaf, X, bark, interrupt.
A, Captain.
X.
X is correct. Your bonus is a visual bonus question.
Question 5, biology short answer. Ellie finds these fossils along the shoreline and polishes them to create the object shown in the image. Answer the following 2 questions. 1, this fossilized organism belonged to what phylum? 2, the skeleton of these organisms was primarily composed of what compound?
Same. What's the phylum?
What even is this?
The skeleton.
5 seconds.
1. Echinodermata. 2. Calcium carbonate.
Sorry, that is not correct. The phylum is Cnidaria, and it was calcium carbonate.
Toss-up question 6, energy short answer. Scientists at Oak Ridge National Lab are studying materials that have the same crystal structure as a calcium titanate mineral. What is the name of... Interrupt.
A, Captain.
Rutile.
That is not correct. I'll repeat the question for Team B. Energy short answer. Scientists at Oak Ridge National Lab are studying materials that have the same crystal structure as a calcium titanate mineral. What is the name of this mineral?
B3.
Perovskite.
Perovskite is correct. Your bonus energy question is short answer. Scientists at Lawrence Berkeley National Lab are using the same technique Rosalind Franklin used to capture the crystal structure of DNA. What is the name of this technique?
X-ray crystallography.
That is correct. Toss-up question 7, chemistry, multiple choice. Which of the following alkanes has the largest number of isomers? W, octane, X, propane, Y, hexane, Z, pentane.
B, Captain.
W.
W, octane is correct, and your bonus question is a visual bonus question.
Question 7, chemistry, multiple choice. Shown in the image is a solubility diagram describing the temperature dependence of the water solubility of several salts. At 60 degrees Celsius, which salt has the highest solubility in water? W, NaCl. X, KNO3. Y, KClO3. Z, KCl.
Yeah. No, but it extrapolates out. It should be NaNO3. Because NaNO3. Are you sure?
No.
No, it is NaNO3.
This one goes faster, though.
Yeah, no, it's NaNO3. Yeah. NaNO3.
Sorry, that is not correct. The correct answer was X.
Toss-up question 8, physics, multiple choice. What is the modern interpretation of the result of the Michelson-Morley experiment? W, the speed of light is finite. X, the speed of light depends on the speed of the observer. Y, there is no luminiferous interrupt.
B1.
Y.
Y is correct. Your bonus question in physics is short answer. Rishi is siphoning liquid mercury out of a container near sea level. In meters, to 2 significant figures, what is the maximum height to which the siphon tube can rise above the surface of the mercury so that the siphon will still operate?
0.76.
That is correct. Toss-up question 9, math short answer. Consider the subsets of the set of integers from 1 through 6. How many of these subsets do not contain both 1 and 2?
B2.
16.
That is not correct.
A, Captain.
48.
48 is correct. Bonus math question is a short answer question. What is the polynomial with least degree, integer coefficients, and leading coefficient 1 that has -6 minus root 7 as a 0?
-6 minus root 7? So how's that negative?
5 seconds.
X squared plus 12x plus 29.
That is correct. Toss-up 10, biology, multiple choice. Individuals with Tay-Sachs disease are unable to break down a class of lipids called gangliosides, leading to toxic accumulation in the brain. This is due to a functional interrupt.
B, Captain.
Lysosome.
W, lysosome is correct. And your bonus question is a visual bonus.
Question 10, short answer. Answer the following. Answer the following 2 questions about this angiosperm embryo. 1, is this plant a monocot or a dicot? 2, what tissue, labeled by the arrow, surrounds the developing embryo?
Monocot, endosperm.
That is not correct. The first answer was it's a dicot, but it is an endosperm.
Toss-up 11, energy multiple choice. Scientists at the Department of Energy are using the Frontier supercomputer, the world's first exascale computer, to conduct simulations that generate large amounts of data. The data are stored in indexed arrays for quick access. Which of the following best describes the time complexity of looking up an element by its index? W, linear, X, quadratic, Y, constant, interrupt.
B2.
Y.
Y is correct, and your bonus question is a visual bonus.
Question 11, multiple choice. Scientists at Lawrence Berkeley National Lab are studying the protein displayed in this image. Which of the following best describes this protein and the method by which it can be isolated from the plasma membrane? W, it is an integral membrane protein that can be isolated using high salt buffer washes. X, it is a peripheral membrane protein that can be released by phospholipase C cleavage. Y, it is a transmembrane protein that requires detergent for release from the membrane. Z, it is a peripheral membrane protein that requires detergent for release from the membrane.
I don't know.
Why?
That is not correct. The correct answer was X.
Toss-up question 12. Oh, it's actually, time's up, right? Actually, that is the half. So, and the scores at the half, we have a great round going here in round 10, Basis 36, and Hopkins 58, and we will take a 2-minute break.
She said she was going to see what we got in the category before it hit zeros. Or just something. I looked over and saw zeros. So I didn't know. So good eyes.
I saw that we started the visual bonus on 42, and I meant to look before I even read anything. It must have been like very, very close.
Yeah.
So we've been through 11.
Yeah. They were in my room. Yes.
It's time to begin.
How long
Do they have a longer break here? Yeah, let them know. How long is the break here? How long is the break here? I think he's coming back down.
All right. If everyone could please resume their seats. All right. Everyone, please resume their seats. We have a wonderful match going here. You can see the scores up there on the board. Before we get started again, we'll do a buzzer check in just a moment, but I do want to remind the audience, just absolute quiet and respect for the competitors during the second half. Even a whisper. The acoustics in here are actually really good, so even a whisper in the audience can be heard down here and on stage. So please, just absolutely silent during the competition itself, so that the competitors can focus and concentrate. And again, if you want an opportunity to get all that noise out now, so please go ahead and congratulate our two teams again. Wonderful. Both teams deserve it. Okay, Team A, do we have any substitutions at the half?
A3.
My name is David. I'm in 8th grade, and my favorite branch of science is energy.
Excellent answer. Team B, do we have any substitutions at the half? Okay, what we are going to do is a quick buzzer check. No need to say anything. We'll just buzz and clear all the way down, starting at B3. All right, fantastic. Team A, Team B, any questions or clarifications before we begin? All right, we have been through 11 of a possible 25 questions. That means when we restart, we'll be restarting with toss-up 12. Teams are ready, officials are ready. All right, let's get started. Best of luck to both teams. This is toss-up 12. The category is Earth and Space, and it is a multiple choice question. Which of the following best explains why stars near the zone of avoidance appear redder than they are? W, interstellar reddening caused by dust in the Milky Way. X, the stars are older and therefore cooler. Y, the stars are moving away from us at high speeds. Z, the stars are intrinsically red giants.
A1.
W.
W is correct. Your bonus Earth and Space question is a short answer question. Kelly observes a star with the same surface temperature as the sun, but with 8 times the bolometric luminosity of the sun. To two significant figures, what is the ratio of the radius of Kelly's star to that of the sun?
What calculation? That's 2 squared 2. 2 squared 2 is 1.414. 2.8? Do you multiply or divide?
It's multiplied.
Then it's 2.8.
2.8.
2.8 is correct. Toss-up 13, biology multiple choice. Carnivorous plants are most well adapted to soils that are deficient in which of the following nutrients? W, magnesium, interrupt.
A, Captain.
Nitrogen.
Y, nitrogen is correct. Bonus question in biology is short answer. In a simplified DNA profiling study using short tandem repeats, 2 STR sites are assessed. Each site varies between 4 and 15 repeats inclusive, and the number of repeats is uniformly and independently distributed. What is the probability that 2 unrelated individuals will share the same STR profile in this study?
So each of these has 1/12 chance. Yeah, there's 2 for each person. But do they share both?
Five seconds.
1/144.
That is correct. Toss-up question 14, physics short answer. Consider a planet with the same mass as Earth, but with a radius 60% greater than that of Earth. To one significant figure, and in kilometers per second, What is the escape speed of this planet?
Time.
Heard time first there. The correct answer there was 9. Toss-up 15. Chemistry, short answer. Rank the following 3 substances in order of increasing molar entropy. 1, dry ice. 2, liquid water. 3, carbon dioxide. Interrupt.
A1.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3 is correct. Your bonus question in chemistry is short answer. A 2.5 liter sample of nitrogen gas is heated from 25 degrees Celsius to 50 degrees Celsius. To 2 significant figures, and in liters, what is the new volume of the gas, assuming the pressure remains constant?
Yes, we do.
The new volume, right? Wait, or did my dad?
5 seconds.
2.6.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. It's 2.7. Toss-up question 16. Earth and space, multiple choice. Which of the following is not true of Lake Agassiz? W, it was a proglacial lake. X, lake levels fluctuated with the advance and retreat of glaciers. Y, large deltas formed where rivers flowed into the lake. Z, it was a hypersaline environment.
A, Captain.
X.
That is not correct.
B2.
Y.
That is not correct. The correct answer was Z, hypersaline environment. Toss-up question 17, math short answer. What is 2,025 squared minus 2,024? Interrupt.
B2.
4,049.
4,049 is correct. Your bonus question in math is a visual bonus question.
Question 17, math short answer. The image contains an arrangement of 4 equations involving addition and subtraction that are satisfied when the boxes are filled with certain real numbers. What number must go in the box with the question mark?
Five seconds. Time.
I'm sorry, time was called. The correct answer was 6.5.
Toss-up 18, energy multiple choice. Scientists supported by the Department of Energy are performing block randomized experiments. Which of the following best describes how block randomized experiments differ from completely randomized experiments? W, the units are divided into homogeneous groups before the treatment is randomly assigned within each group. X, all units receive all treatments in random order. Y, they are the same but with a larger sample size. Z, each unit is replicated and each replication is assigned a different treatment.
B, Captain.
Z.
That is not correct.
A, Captain.
W.
W is correct, and your bonus question in energy is a visual bonus question.
Question 18, energy short answer. Scientists at Fermi National Accelerator Lab are studying the galaxy shown in the image as part of the DESI survey. Answer the following 2 questions regarding the image. 1, the picture labeled A depicts a galactic merger. Once the merger is complete, what will be the Hubble classification of the resulting galaxy? 2, what is the Hubble classification of the galaxy in the picture labeled B?
Barred spiral. No, just say barred spiral because it's literally a barred spiral. 1 is elliptical, 2 is barred spiral.
1 elliptical, 2 barred spiral.
Sorry, that is not correct. 1 is a regular, but the second one is a barred spiral.
Toss-up question 19, Earth and space, multiple choice. Which of the following fusion processes characterizes a helium flash? W, proton-proton interrupt.
A, Captain.
Triple alpha process.
X, triple alpha process is correct. Your bonus question in Earth and Space is a short answer question. Identify all of the following three statements that could explain why the JWST was designed to observe the universe in the near-infrared and mid-infrared wavelengths. 1, Earth's atmosphere is highly transmissive at infrared wavelengths. 2, cosmic dust is less effective at blocking infrared wavelengths than visible wavelengths. 3, light traveling from distant celestial objects is blue-shifted.
It's not 3. It's definitely 2.
Earth's atmosphere blocks infrared. Was it what Earth's atmosphere doesn't block it or does?
Highly transmissive.
Oh, so it's only 2, right?
3, I'm pretty sure.
5 seconds.
2.
That is correct. Toss-up question 20, biology short answer. Beta oxidation of fats involves the sequential snipping off of 2 carbon units to produce what interrupt?
A, Captain.
Acetyl CoA.
That is correct. Bonus question in biology is multiple choice. Which of the following DNA sequences is most likely to be a restriction enzyme cutting site? W, ATAGGTAT. X, GAATTC. Y, CTCCTC. Z, CAGTCG.
Not this one. Not this one. Not this one. That's X. X.
X is correct. Toss-up 21, chemistry short answer. What is the IUPAC name of the primary organic product formed by the reaction of 1 propene with hydrogen gas interrupt?
B, Captain.
Propane.
Propane is correct, and your bonus question in chemistry is a visual bonus question.
Question 21, chemistry multiple choice. Shown in the image is a type of compound whose structure and color can be predicted by crystal field theory. Which of the following elements could be the atom at the corner of this compound? At the center, thank you, of this compound. W, carbon. X, palladium. Y, indium. Z, sodium.
Can't be W. It can't be W. X.
That is correct.
Toss-up question 22, energy short answer. Scientists at Oak Ridge National Lab are studying X-ray bursts. These astronomical events are thought to originate from what type of star?
A1.
Pulsars.
That is not correct.
B1.
Magnetar.
That is not correct. The correct answer was neutron star. Toss-up question 23, physics short answer. What is the term for a collision between 2 objects in which the maximum possible amount of interrupt?
B2.
Elastic.
That is not correct. I'll reread the question for Team A. Physics short answer. What is the term for a collision between 2 objects in which the maximum possible amount of kinetic energy is lost?
A1.
Inelastic.
No, the answer we were looking for is perfectly inelastic. Toss-up question 24, math, short answer. Identify all of the following 3 pairs of numbers that could be the first and second terms, respectively, in a convergent geometric sequence. 1, 5 and negative 5. 2, 11 and 13. 3, 7 and negative 2.
B1.
3.
3 is correct, and your bonus question in math is a short answer question. How many positive integers less than 224 are divisible by at least one of 3 or 5?
5 seconds.
104.
104 is the correct answer. That takes us to the end of double elimination round 10. So, a fantastically close game, just one question apart. Since basis won round 10, we will now proceed to round 11. And we'll just take a 2-minute break, take a refreshment, but we'll get started almost immediately.
2 minutes.
Everyone, please. Could everyone please stay in your seats so we can get going on the next round as soon as possible? So take a break, but please stay in your seats.
Thank you for that catch. I was like right in the corner of my glasses.
She wants them to stay in their seats. She wants to keep them slow.
You worry
I
so
know,
much
I'm
about
like,
the
okay.
scientific words. Yeah,
Okay.
Is it easier?
No, this will be. Oh, okay.
I was hoping that it would be one and done.
I guess they didn't.
Which question were visual for them? Which ones were visual that did not say visual? Yeah. Remember? Make sure it's Q, M at the right places.
In this one, it's just...
I thought it was the other way. Yeah.
There's 2 in
number 9 bonus.
Go ahead.
Okay. Will do. All right, thank you very much. Everyone could please take your seats. We'd like to resume with the final rounds of the middle school National Science Bowl competition.
Scroll to D11. We're making a chat bonus 9. What you got?
All right, thank you very much. So congratulations to Bases Independent and to Hopkins Junior High School. Both teams now have 1 loss in double elimination. So we're going to move on to the middle school double elimination round number 11. This is winner take all. The winner of this round will be the champion of the National Science Bowl middle school competition. Team A, are you ready to go? Team B, how are we feeling? Could we do a quick buzzer check from left to right, starting with A3? Could we just buzz across? Buzz clear, buzz clear. Make sure the buzzers are all working, please.
A3.
All right, excellent. Thank you very much. Once again, audience, you've been great. Please continue to be respectful, quiet for the competitors on the stage. Both teams, are you ready to go? Yeah. All right, well, best of luck. This is the final round of the Department of Energy National Science Bowl Middle School Competition, double elimination round number 11. We're going to start with a toss-up in chemistry, multiple choice. Which of the following acids and a sodium salt would be most appropriate for preparing a buffer solution at pH 5? W, acetic acid, X, hypochlorous acid, Y, ammonium, Z, chloric acid.
A, Captain.
W
is correct. Your bonus question in chemistry will be short answer. Identify all of the following 3 values of the magnetic quantum number that are valid for a subshell with principal quantum number of 3. 1, 1, 2, -2, 3, 3.
Five seconds.
1, 2.
That is correct. Toss-up question number 2 for both teams in math, and it is short answer. A biologist collects 13 8-legged spiders and 27 6-legged flies. How many total legs are in the collection?
A, Captain.
166.
Sorry, that's not correct.
B, Captain.
266.
Is correct. And your bonus question will be visual.
Question 2, math, short answer. The figure in the image, consisting of 6 circular arcs and with its interior in blue, is known as a triquetra. It is formed by starting with equilateral triangle ABC in constructing 3 circles with the 3 triangle sides as diameters. If triangle ABC has sides of length 4, what is the area of the tricuerda?
Was segment what? Segment 4. What did she say?
The line before.
What do you have to find?
5 seconds. Time.
Sorry, time was called. The answer was 4 pi minus 2 root 3.
Toss-up question number 3 is in biology and is multiple choice. Which of the following amino acids has positive net charge in physiological conditions? W, glutamic acid. X, tyrosine. Y, leucine. Interrupt.
B, Captain.
Z.
Arginine is correct. And your bonus question in biology will be visual.
Question 3, short answer. By number, identify all of the displayed 6 organisms that are part of the clade Sarcotergy, also known as a lobe-fin fish.
Two, three, 5.
That is correct.
Toss-up question number 4, Earth and space, short answer. A planetary rover is sent to a distant planet to investigate its surface features. The rover finds that the planet has abundant volcanoes. Identify all of the following 3 observations that could be used to determine whether the volcanoes are mafic or felsic. 1, rock color. 2, volcano slope. 3, rock crystal size.
A1.
1 and 2.
That is correct. Your bonus in Earth and space will be multiple choice. Which of the following pieces of evidence suggests that the Milky Way galaxy is a spiral galaxy? W, the Milky Way's elliptical shape as viewed from Earth. X, the Milky Way's distribution of young blue stars and neutral hydrogen resembles other spiral galaxies. Y, the presence of a supermassive black hole at the Milky Way center. Z, the elliptical orbit of the sun around the Milky Way center.
X, right? I think so. X.
X is correct. Toss-up question number 5 for both teams, physics, multiple choice. Which of the following best explains how ideal batteries differ from real batteries? W, they have infinite resistance. X, they cannot convert chemical or mechanical energy to electrical energy. Y, they provide current that changes over time. Z, they have 0 resistance.
B, Captain.
Z.
Is correct. Your bonus question in physics will be short answer. An optical cable has an index of refraction of 2 and is surrounded by air. In degrees with one significant figure, light rays with an incident angle greater than what value will undergo total internal reflection?
I think 30 degrees. 30. No, 60 degrees because
Which to the horizontal or to the?
it didn't say. It's greater than what value? So it should be 60. 60, are you sure? Yeah, it should be 60.
No, I'm sorry, it was 30. Next question they toss up is in energy, and it's multiple choice. The Department of Energy is funding research into improving scientific statistical inference. In the context of statistical inference, which of the following best describes how 2-tailed tests differ from 1-tailed tests? W, they are used for comparing 2 population means. X, they require double the sample size. Y, they are used when we are interested in deviations in either direction. Z, they require more assumptions than a 1-tailed test.
A, Captain.
W.
I'm sorry, that is not correct.
B, Captain.
Y.
Y is correct. Bonus energy short answer. Scientists at Lawrence Livermore National Lab are using gradient-boosted decision trees. These models are an example of what type of model that combines many weak learners to make a strong learner.
Neural network. Yeah, neural network. Neural network.
No, I'm sorry, it's an ensemble model. Toss-up question number 7 is in math, short answer. What is 105 times 85?
A, Captain.
8,925.
Is correct. And your math bonus will be short answer. A group of 3 friends each orders a sandwich from a menu of 10 different sandwiches. each equally likely to be chosen. Assuming that the friends' choices are independent, what is the probability that exactly 2 of them order the same sandwich?
That's 27 over 100, right?
Yeah, it is. So I think, yeah, I got the same thing.
27 over 100.
Is correct. Toss question number 8, physics short answer. Identify all of the following 3 statements that are true of mechanical waves. 1, mechanical waves require a medium to propagate. 2, light is a mechanical wave. 3, sound is a mechanical interrupt.
A, Captain.
1, 3.
Is correct. And your physics bonus question is multiple choice. Which of the following is most closely associated with a fluid flow with a low Reynolds number? W, laminar flow. X, eddy formation. Y, low viscosity. Z, vortex generation.
I didn't hear
Why?
adjectives.
Where are the adjectives? Why, right?
Where are the adjectives?
I got laminar, eddy, something, and then vortex generation.
Wait, low Reynolds number?
5 seconds.
W?
W is correct. Toss number 9 is in Earth and space, and it's multiple choice. Black smoker hydrothermal vents typically develop large vertical chimneys. Which of the following best describes how these chimneys form? W, metal-rich fluid precipitates minerals when it comes interrupt.
A, Captain.
W?
Is correct. Your bonus question in Earth and space will be visual.
Question 9, short answer. This image is a topographic map of a section of the Martian surface. Using data from the Mars Orbital Laser Altimeter, answer the following 2 questions regarding the image. A, what is the name for the prominent region of elevation, a volcanic plateau that dominates Mars's western hemisphere as shown in this map? B, what is the name of the volcano indicated, which is the largest volcano on Mars?
1 is Tharsis Rise, 2 is Olympus Mons. I think so. 1, Tharsis Rise, 2, Olympus Mons.
Sorry, that is not correct. It is the Tharsis Bulge and Olympus Mons.
Toss-up question number 10 is in chemistry, and it's multiple choice. Which of the following best explains why aluminum does not rapidly corrode when exposed to air and water? W, it is a noble metal and thus inherently resistant to corrosion. X, it rapidly forms a protective oxide interrupt.
A, Captain.
X.
X is correct. And your bonus question in chemistry will be visual.
Question 10, short answer. Shown in the image is an organic compound. Answer the following 2 questions about this compound. 1, what is the name of the functional group in the box? 2, to the nearest integer gram per mole, what is the molar mass of this compound?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 12. 12.
32.
You sure?
Is it methyl ester or just ester?
5 seconds.
Gordon got
1, ester, 2, 130.
That is correct.
Toss-up question number 11 is in energy and it's multiple choice. Scientists at Princeton Plasma Physics Lab are studying the phenomenon of frame dragging. What region within which it is impossible to stand still forms around rotating black holes due to frame dragging? W, ergosphere. Interrupt.
B3.
W.
Is correct. And your bonus question in energy will be visual.
Question 11, short answer. Scientists at Lawrence Berkeley National Laboratory are studying processes in which light can be converted into matter. The bubble chambered track in the image is one such process. 1, what is the term for the process that occurs at the indicated point to produce the 2 tracks that curl in opposite directions? 2, if a magnetic field was pointing into the page during this event, then in scientific notation to 2 significant figures and in coulombs, what is the charge of the particle on the right?
Second one, but the first one's Hawking radiation. Huh? No, but it's yeah, probably Hawking radiation 0. Hawking radiation 0.
That is not correct. It is pair production, and the number we were looking for was 1.6 times 10 to the negative 19.
Toss-up question number 12, biology multiple choice. Which of the following processes occurs primarily within the Golgi apparatus? W, transcription, X, translation, Y, glycosyl interrupt.
B, Captain.
Y.
Is correct. And your bonus question in biology will be visual.
Question 12, short answer. A single nucleotide substitution within a specific codon results in a nonsense mutation. Identify all of the following 4 amino acids that this codon could have previously coded for. 1, threonine. 2, glutamine. 3, cytosine. Cysteine, thank you. 4, phenylalanine.
Phenylalanine.
Five seconds.
2 and 3.
That is correct.
That is the end of the half. We will now take a 1-minute break. Everyone please stay in your seats. Thank you.
Oh. I'll just watch it. He said a 1. I'll just watch it. But I love
But the round still.
Toss-ups, that's for sure. Pardon?
You said the secretary needs to speak by.
We have no chance of that,
Does
unfortunately.
it not make sense? Can you put her on in between the 2 questions?
Because even if we go fast, right? 12 plus 24 is okay.
It doesn't work.
Yeah.
So you're sort of.
All right, everyone, please take your seats. We'd like to resume the competition. Please take your seats. All right, we have a great match going. We've gone through 12 questions in the first half, so we have 13 questions remaining to go through in the second half. Before we begin, Team A, do we have any substitutions at the half?
A3.
Do I introduce myself again, or?
You're good. Team B, any substitutions at the half? All right, could we do a quick buzzer check, starting at my right, working our way across, please. Just buzz and clear. All right, thank you very much. So the score is currently 74-44. Again, audience, please be respectful of the competitors here. Let them do their thing. We're going to pick up with question number 13. Is a toss-up in Earth and space. It is short answer. Identify all of the following 3 statements that are true of chondrules, the primary component of chondritic meteorites. 1, they're among the first solids to condense from the solar nebula. 2, they are typically differentiated. 3, they are thought to have a similar composition to that of the bulk Earth.
A, Captain.
1, 3.
Is correct. Your bonus in Earth and space is short answer. Pluto has a semi-major axis of 40 AU and an eccentricity of 0.25. In AU, what is the distance between the Sun and Pluto at perihelion?
Semi-major axis? No. Yeah, but we have to.
If you divide it, then it's 1.
5 seconds.
37.
Sorry?
37.
No, I'm sorry, that's not correct. The correct answer is 30. Toss a question number 14 for both teams. Math, short answer. The volume of a circular cone is 72. What is the volume of a cone that has 1/2 the radius and 5 times the height of the first cone? Interrupt.
B2.
90. Is correct. And your math bonus question will be visual.
Question 14, short answer. The image shows the remainder of the writing on a partially erased blackboard. Part of a polynomial equation with integer roots and part of its graph remain. What is the missing coefficient of the x term in the equation?
What's 93/7?
5 seconds.
93/7.
That is not correct. It was -31.
Toss-up number 15, physics multiple choice. Which of the following principles states that any pressure applied to an ideal fluid will be transmitted throughout the volume of the fluid? W. Boyle's principle. Interrupt.
B1.
Pascal's principle.
Is correct. And your bonus question in physics will be visual.
Question 15, short answer. The image depicts the 19th century Cavendish experiment, which provided the first estimate for the mass of Earth. Answer the following 2 questions about the image. 1. The experiment involves analyzing the simple harmonic motion when the masses are displaced. The hanging apparatus provides a restorative torque that is proportional to the displacement angle delta theta raised to what power? 2. If the gravitational forces F each have magnitude 7 × 10 to the -9 newtons and are perpendicular to the rod, then, in scientific notation and in Newton meters, what is the magnitude of the torque due to gravity about the center of the rod?
What's the length? 7 times 10. 1 and 2.8 times 10 to the power of -8.
That is correct.
Toss-up number 16 is an energy and is multiple choice. Scientists at Brookhaven National Lab are studying Dirac semimetals. Which of the following best describes these materials? W. They exhibit perfect diamagnetism and zero electrical resistance at extremely low temperatures. X. All of their valence band electrons are paired, resulting in low electrical conductivity. Y. They exhibit properties between that of a topological insulator and a conventional semiconductor. Z. They exhibit superconductivity only when subject to high pressures.
B, Captain.
X.
Sorry, that's not correct.
A, Captain.
W.
No, I'm sorry, it was Y. Our next question is a toss-up in biology and is short answer. What hormone is responsible for increasing blood calcium? Interrupt.
B, Captain.
Calcitonin.
I'm sorry, that is not correct. I'll repeat for Team A, toss-up biology, short answer. What hormone is responsible for increasing blood calcium levels via increasing osteoclast activity and promoting the activity of vitamin D?
A, Captain.
Parathyroid hormone.
Is correct. And your biology bonus question is multiple choice. Which of the following steps of glycolysis results in reduction of NAD+? W. Phosphoenolpyruvate becomes pyruvate. X. 3-phosphoglycerate becomes 2-phosphoglycerate. 3. Glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate becomes 1,3-biphosphoglycerate. Z. Dihydroxyacetone phosphate becomes glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate.
Y.
That is correct. Toss number 18, chemistry multiple choice. Which of the following is a strong piece of evidence that radioactive decay is a first-order process? W. Radioactive isotopes can decay into multiple different products. X. The decay of radioactive isotopes is not influenced by temperature. Interrupt.
B3.
X.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. I'll repeat for Team A, toss-up, chemistry, multiple choice. Which of the following is a strong piece of evidence that radioactive decay is a first-order process? W. Radioactive isotopes can decay into multiple different products. X. The decay of radioactive isotopes is not influenced by temperature. Y. The half-life of a radioactive isotope remains constant over time. Z. The decay of radioactive isotopes releases energy.
A1.
Y.
Y is correct. And your bonus question in chemistry will be visual.
Question 18, short answer. Shown in the image are different kinds of intermolecular forces. For example, C is an interaction between a positively charged ion and an induced dipole. Answer the following two questions regarding the image. 1, which of these interactions is the strongest? 2, which of these interactions dominates interactions between molecules of methane?
Methane is E. E, this is not induced. Strongest one? A.
Later.
1, A, 2, E.
That is correct.
Toss-up number 19, math short answer. If f of x equals x cubed minus x plus 6, what is the sum of f of 4 and f of minus 4?
B2.
12.
That is correct. Your math bonus is short answer. What is the image of the point 1, 2 when it is reflected across the line with equation y equals x minus 4?
Should be 5, negative 3. 5, negative 3.
No, I'm sorry, it's 6, negative 3. Toss-up question number 20, energy multiple choice. Researchers at Pacific Northwest National Lab are using mass spectrometry to detect levels of different proteins in blood plasma. Which of the following proteins would be least abundant in a human plasma sample? W, histones, X, albumin. Interrupt.
A, Captain.
W.
Is correct. Your bonus in energy is short answer. Scientists at Argonne National Lab are studying a process that occurs when photons interact with charged particles, causing their wavelength to shift by an amount related to the mass of the charged particle. What is the term for this process?
What?
No
Light hit, and then the thingy goes. What?
Boom, boom.
Yeah, what she said.
I say boom, boom.
5 seconds.
Stimulated emission?
No, it's called Compton scattering. Toss-up question number 21, physics short answer. What law in electromagnetism relates the integrated magnetic field around a closed loop to the interrupt?
B1.
Biot-Savart law.
I'm sorry, that is not correct. I'll repeat for Team A, toss-up physics short answer. What law in electromagnetism relates the integrated magnetic field around a closed loop to the electric current passing through the loop?
A, Captain.
Lorentz law?
No, I'm sorry, it's Ampere's law. Toss-up question 22 is in Earth and space and is short answer. Identify all of the following 3 conditions that characterize a La Nina event. 1, warm water in the eastern Pacific Ocean. 2, strong westward winds over the Pacific Ocean. 3, reduced precipitation over the interrupt.
A, Captain.
2, 3.
I'm sorry, that is not correct. I'll repeat for Team B, toss-up Earth and space, short answer. Identify all of the following 3 conditions that characterize a La Nina event. 1, warm water in the eastern Pacific Ocean. 2, strong westward winds over the Pacific Ocean. 3, reduced precipitation over the eastern Pacific Ocean.
B, Captain.
3.
Is correct. And a bonus question in Earth and space will be visual.
Question 22, multiple choice. The image shown is a representation of the crystal structure of a common silicate mineral. The silicate belongs to which of the following groups? W, phyllosilicate. X, inosiliate. Y, nesosilicate. Z, tectosilicate.
X? What's X? It's not nesosilicate. X.
That is not correct. The correct answer was W.
Toss-up 23, chemistry short answer. Consider the phase diagram for H2O. In the neighborhood of the triple point, what are the signs of the slopes of the liquid-solid phase transition and the liquid-gas phase transition, respectively?
B, Captain.
Negative, positive.
Is correct. Your bonus in chemistry is short answer. What are the signs of delta S and delta H, respectively, for a reaction that is never spontaneous?
Delta S is positive, negative.
So that's not correct. It's a negative, positive. Toss-up 24, biology short answer. When the insecticide DDT contaminates an ecosystem, its concentration increases as it travels up the food chain. Interrupt.
B, Captain.
Biomagnification.
That is correct. Your bonus question in biology is short answer. In sulfur bacteria, inorganic sulfates serve as the electron acceptor in their metabolic pathways and are reduced to form what noxious gas?
SO2.
So that's not correct. It's hydrogen sulfide. Toss a 25, chemistry short answer. What is the maximum number of ligands a D2sp3 hybridized interrupt?
B, Captain.
6.
6 it is. And your bonus in chemistry is short answer. Rank the following 3 elements in order of increasing polarizability. 1, helium. 2, argon. 3, xenon.
It's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Increasing polarization. It's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3 is correct, and that is the end of the questions and the end of the match. Let's congratulations to Basis Independent, Bellevue, our 2024 Department of Energy National Science Bowl Middle School champions, and Hopkins Junior School, our runners-up. Congratulations, both teams.